Professor SNAB, where we make A-level biology as simple as a cell. So today we're looking at being able to evaluate the methods used by zoos and seed banks in the conservation of endangered species and their genetic diversity, including scientific research, captive breeding programs, reintroduction programs, and education. Is the protection and management of ecosystems and biodiversity to maintain species and genetic diversity. The roles of zoos in conservation. So the advantages are it allows research into behavior, reproductive biology, and disease. It also allows the close monitoring when controlled experiments are carried out, and data can suggest conservation strategies in the wild. Limitations are that they might not reflect natural behavior if the organism are in captivity, and small population sizes limit the genetic diversity. Captive breeding programs. So the advantages are that they are able to increase the population of endangered species. It also encourages the prevention of extinction, and stud books and genetic analysis can be used to reduce inbreeding and maximize heterozygosity. However, there are limitations as inbreeding might still take place, and artificial selection for captive traits can take place, and reduced survival skills were observed when returned to the wild. Programs. So advantages are it restores populations to natural habitats, it increases biodiversity in ecosystems, and the limitations are these are expensive programs, and then there are low survival rates, habitat may still be unsuitable, and there's also the higher risk of disease transmission. So now to look at education and public awareness. So advantages are it raises awareness of conservation issues, and this encourages public support and funding, and also this promotes sustainable behavior. However, once again, there are limitations such as educational impact can be difficult to measure, and ethical concerns about animal captivity are raised. Seed banks, and an example of seed bank is the Millennium Seed Bank. And some advantages of the seed banks are it preserves genetic diversity of plant species, it offers long-term storage, it provides protection against habitat destruction, climate change, and disease. It is cost-effective, and seeds can be used for research and habitat restoration. However, once again, there are limitations that you should know, such as that not all species produce viable seeds, stored seeds do not evolve, and seeds also require regular testing and regeneration. An important thing for you to know, because there are going to be like 4 markers, 5 markers, or sometimes even 6 markers where you are expected to evaluate zoos, seed banks, or just different programs that are in place. And sometimes they might give like a bunch of data or like just like a phrase that you should be using for your answer. So this is quite important for you to know. So to look at zoos, diversity is maintained using selective breeding, and there is a risk of genetic drift and inbreeding taking place. Now, to look at seed banks, they are able to store a wide genetic variation. However, natural selection is no longer possible. Professor SNAB today. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.